Hey guys, today I wanted to talk about my trip to Berlin, which is a little bit different than what I usually do, but whenever I see an exciting place, I like to, take a few pictures or something like that so I can share them with you. And I actually went to Berlin last month. I visited a very good friend of mine. She lives there to study and I always wanted to visit her. It took me almost 4 years, but yeah, I finally did it. I was there for 3 days, which is not a very long time, but it's usually enough to see a city. And I just wanted to tell you a little bit what I did and show you the few bits that I did tape for you. Unfortunately, right now I don't have like a travel size camera to take pictures with. I just have my camcorder, so I couldn't take pictures. I just have a few videos. So on the first day we didn't really do much. I think we just hang around because I was there about, I don't know, 1 p.m. or something like that, and then we just talked and everything because we don't see each other too much. So that was the day when I arrived. Then the first real day I really wanted to see the dinosaurs because there is a museum where you can actually see the dinosaur skeletons and everything. And since I really loved that when I was a kid and I still love it, I really wanted to see them again. So I saw them when I was a kid, but it's just different when you see them again, I guess. So I really wanted to do that and I forced her to go with me to that museum. And yeah, we actually saw the dinosaurs and I also took a few videos for you, which I will insert now. So when we were there, obviously there were more things to see. They had all kind of animals and they also showed how they prepare the animals after they died so they can, put them into a museum, which I think is a little bit gross, but it was interesting still. And yeah, I don't know, we just looked at the different stuff and everything, and then we went out to have dinner and we had some sushi, which was really good. I really loved it. And then the next day I spent with another friend and she lives in Potsdam, which is really nearby Berlin. So I took my first friend and we went to Potsdam with my car, and yeah, we just looked at the university there because they both study in Potsdam actually, and I think it's really pretty for a university, and so I took a few videos of that as well, which I will show you right now. As you can see, it's just a very pretty place. Nothing to compare with my university, which is just the ugliest thing ever. But yeah, I thought that was really cool, and then we went to my other friend's house and we drove to Berlin again together, and with that other friend I went to see Nofretete. I don't know how you call her, that's the Egyptian queen or whatever she really was. But it's really, really famous. It's just her hat, basically. How do you call that? Well, you know what I mean, or look it up. I don't care. Maybe I can insert a picture, but I don't know. I'm not that sure. I will put a picture on my blog. That's a good thing. Okay, because I was actually not allowed to film in there, which was a little bit sad. But if you ever go to Berlin, take the time and go look at her. It's quite expensive. I don't know, in this museum there's other stuff, but it's not that exciting actually. It's a lot of, you know, really old stuff. So it's super weird, but you know. But yeah, it's really expensive for what it is actually. Unfortunately, we were there really, really late, so we had to hurry to see her, and then we had to leave again. But, you know, it was worth it because she was really beautiful, or, you know, at least this thing is really beautiful. And I think it's incredible that they had the techniques to do such a thing, because you can actually see fine lines of her face and everything. It's so great. So yeah, unfortunately I couldn't film it, but there are pictures of her all over the internet. So yeah, then on that day we went for dinner in an Indian restaurant. I never had Indian food before that, but it was really, really good. I mean, I love mangoes, so I had everything mango and it was so good. I mean, seriously. And yeah, I was really surprised that I liked it so much. So yeah, then I went home again. It was a little bit boring, but you know. And then on the last day we actually wanted to go to the zoo. I love things like that, but unfortunately the weather was really, really bad. It was snowing, it was cold, it was windy, and you know, the zoo is basically outside. So my friend was like, oh no, and I don't want to go, and her boyfriend was there as well, and he wasn't too happy with my choice as well. So at the end we just hang around at this place and we just watched TV and talked a little bit, and I don't know. So in the evening then we went to a party, which was the worst thing ever. I mean, seriously, the worst thing ever. It was just horrible. The music was horrible, the drinks were expensive. I paid a lot just to get in there, which is something that I don't have to do here where I live. Usually you pay around, you know, 3 to maybe 7 euro. Or nothing, but we paid 12 euro just, you know, for entrance. That was so expensive, and I hated me for spending that money because it was really horrible. But yeah, it was definitely the wrong club for me, because we're very different in, you know, music taste and everything. So yeah, that wasn't too nice. And then the next day I started quite early to go home again, so there was nothing to experience on that day. And then what I forgot to tell you is that on the first, not the first evening, you know, the first real day that I spent there in the evening, we went to this dancing thing. It was kind of like a competition. It was really, really cool. The people were like professional dancers. It was incredible. It was exactly what I love. Just like standard dancing. I don't know whether you call it like that, but that's what we call it. And I will put you 2 videos of that right now, because I was so amazed and it was so incredibly cool. all that I wanted to share with you. I think if I find the time, I will go there again in the summertime, like in August or so. I hope I can show you some more bits of interesting cities in Germany. So let me know whether you're interested in things like that. I think it's cool. Unfortunately, the weather was so bad that we couldn't do anything exciting other than museums, and often you're not allowed to film in museums. But yeah, just let me know whether you're interested in that, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye!